is up, our national? Hello, what is up, our national wrestling shooters, members and viewers? This is Scott KCKO, Will Phil #1, the owner and the chairman of the NWS of the National Wrestling Shooters. Today, I'm gonna give you my Impact Wrestling review, which I thought was already another great episode. The commentators for the show were Josh Matthews and Sanjay Dutt. Okay, let's begin with the review, shall we? Results. LAX versus the Cult of Lee, non-title. Trevor Lee and Caleb Conley came out wearing the bandanas and are making handsome symbols as they do this. LAX hits a series of suicide dives to get this started. The match settles in the first segment with the Cult of Lee in control and Ortiz, the isolated member of LAX. In the second portion, Ortiz hits a double drop kick from the top rope and Santana comes in hot. In the end, LAX are setting up for the street sweeper on Lee, but Conley pushes Santana up the top rope and Lee rolls Ortiz in a jackknife while still grabbing the tights for the 1-2-3. The Cult of Lee defeated LAX. Really good match. I thought this was a good match to open the show, and I enjoyed it. And then next is Brian Cage versus Hunter Law. It's a squash, baby. His finish is called the Drill Claw, a vertical suplex into a Mission Oka driver. Brian Cage wins. I enjoy. Very good squash match, but I wish this match would have done more. And I'm really, like I said, I'm really looking forward to this. I like Brian Cage. I love this work in Lucha Underground, and I'm very interested to see what Don Callis and Scott D'Amore in Impact Wrestling are planning on doing with his character, because I definitely see a bright future with him. And then we see Eddie Edwards and Bobby Lashley backstage. Eddie tells Bobby they have a common enemy, so they should just focus on that and not the past issues. Lashley seems very game with that. And then Petey Williams versus Matt Sydal for the Grand Championship. This takes place at Destiny Wrestling in Toronto. During the match, the announcers keep discussing Matt's special advisor, which is clearly going to be a big thing with him. In the end, Sydal goes for the shooting star press, but Petey moves out of the way. Petey goes for the Canadian Destroyer, but Matt is able to hook Williams' leg and drop down with a pinfall win. Winner Sydal defeats Williams. Another really good back and forth match. I'm really enjoying this. After the match, Sydal takes a scroll from his advisor. He says that on March 8th, he's challenging Taiji Ishimori for the X Division title. Well, I already know who our special advisor is going to be. But anyway, Jimmy Jacobs from Congo Kong are backstage. Jacob says tonight will be the night where Abyss walks down the ring and faces the real monster Congo Kong. Jimmy Jacobs and Congo Kong called Abyss. Jacobs leads Kong to the ring. Jimmy says he's been trying to be a nice guy, but Joseph forced his hand. Well, he's done talking to Joseph, now he's talking to Abyss. He starts asking where the monster is. Out comes a woman, Grandma Jenny. She grabs a microphone and scolds Jacobs about how he's treating Joseph, so he needs to stop or else. Jacob calls an old hag and gives him a slap. Jimmy nods to Kong, who approaches her. This brings out Joseph Park in his tracksuit. When Jimmy praises him for Abyss, Park tells him that Abyss is never coming back and the destruction he's done. Jimmy threatens his grandmother and Park grabs him to leads to Kong, pummeling him with Jenny watching. And this was a kind of funny and weird segment, enjoyable but funny and weird. And I'm really interested in seeing where this whole entire thing of Grandma Jenny leads to. And then Matt Sydal is on the phone with a special guy telling him he read the proclamation and now he will be X Division champion. And then it's Moose versus Alberto Albatron. This takes place at Future Star Wrestling Las Vegas. This is no DQ. The men fought over the arena. In the end, Patron hits the double stop. the top rope while Moose is tied up for the victory. Alberto wins. Okay, it was weird. And then they play a video package on Rosemary's issues with Hania. Mackenzie Mitchell interviews NXT's EC3 and Tyrus. EC3 says if they've learned anything in life is when a relationship goes horribly wrong, get back together. He says the new number one contendership will be on the line, will be in the 1%. And then OVE versus Bobby Lashley and Eddie Edwards. The Quest will be fighting, but Sami Callihan is in the corner. The WAC tag team takes control early on, fighting the Quest outside the ring. And then they ask they Dave inside the ring. Of course, the Quest take control, isolating Eddie Edwards. Sami gets licks in as well as the referee. While the referee isn't looking, Lashley gets the tag and comes out firing, as you expect from him. After double teaming, Eddie looks on for the Boston knee party, but Callahan grabs his leg from the outside. Lashley jumps to the floor and spears Sami, freeing up Edwards. Eddie delivers the knee to Jake and gets the 1-2-3. Lashley Edwards defeat OVE. Interesting match. I thought this was really interesting. And then they play a video promo regarding Eli Drake's story with Austin Aries. Drake cuts a promo as part of it and talks about how he's not done coming for his title. Then we learn in 2 weeks that Crossroads currently will get their title match against LAX. Next week it will be Congo Kong versus Joseph Park, Eddie Edwards versus Sami Callihan, Aloha Van Ness commitment ceremony, and Hania versus Rosemary no DQ. Then it's the main event. NXT's EC3 versus Johnny Impact in the number one contenders match. Carter has Tyrus in his corner. Johnny Impact gave his glasses to a fan. Then Tyrus goes, grabs them, crushes them in his hands, and gives them back to the fan. After the commercial break, Tyrus is able to deliver a blow to Johnny, allowing Carter to take the momentum. The men get to a point where they're batting up on top, but EC3 hits a TK3 from the top. That's not enough to get the win. Carter goes for the 1%, but gets pushed away. Johnny jumps onto the ropes for a springboard, but like last week, Tyrus knocks him off again. Carter goes for the cover in the feet of the rope, but this week Johnny is able to kick out. Johnny goes for the Starship Pain, but again Tyrus grabs his feet, tying Johnny into the trio wall. The referee sees it and diminishes Tyrus. As EC3 hits the 1%, Impact kicks out, and EC3 gets out of the ring to yell at Tyrus. He shoves Tyrus and gets shoved down to his ass right back. The big man leaves. EC3 gets back in the ring and delivers a 1%, but Johnny reverses it. So it hits Moonlight Driver and then Starship Pain for the win. Johnny Impact remains number one contender. Austin Aries comes out with his Impact title on a banana, and Aries extends hands and shakes it. Really good episode. I give this show a 7 out of 10, almost an 8. It was really good. I'm really liking this new direction, and I'm really looking forward to seeing with Don Curtis and Scott D'Amore. But anyway, comment down below and tell me, Scott Casey, what you thought of Impact, what match you like, and what did you enjoy. You know who to subscribe to. You stay classy, live long and prosper, and peace out.